We want to reveal how specific natural ingredients, a lot of them may be already in your kitchen, can genuinely power up your vision.
Simple stuff.
Simple stuff, but backed by some pretty compelling insights.
Yep.
We're going to show you how food fundamentally impacts your eyes, what your body actually needs.
Okay, let's start with something I think a lot of people experience. That difficulty seeing in dim light.
Yeah, or that slow adjustment time.
Exactly. You walk inside from the sun and everything's kind of blurry for a second.
That lag.
What if the answer to that particular challenge is like sitting right in your pantry? We're talking about the humble pumpkin seed.
Ah, yes. It's absolutely fascinating how something so small holds so much power. Pumpkin seeds are a real powerhouse.
Okay.
Especially for a critical mineral called zinc.
Zinc. Right.
Think of zinc as like a silent courier for your eyes.
A courier. How so?
Well, it's essential because it literally delivers vitamin A to your retina.
Okay.
Specifically to the cells that produce melanin.
Melanin. That's the pigment, right?
Yeah.
Check some light damage.
Exactly. That's the one. So without enough zinc, your eyes just, well, they struggle, especially with performing those vital functions in low light.
And we've heard stories about this, haven't we? I remember an email from George, retired truck driver.
Yeah, George. Good example.
He was really struggling with night driving, seeing road signs clearly, added pumpkin seeds consistently just for a few months. And he said, he could see much more clearly in dim light. It was subtle, but it made a real difference to his confidence.
That's exactly the kind of impact we're talking about. And it's not just the zinc either.
Oh, what else?
Pumpkin seeds also have lutein. It's a powerful compound. Acts like a natural internal filter.
Internal filter.
Yeah, it concentrates right in the macula, that tiny, incredibly important spot in the center of your retina.
Responsible for sharp vision. Details.
Exactly. Your sharpest, most detailed vision. Lutein helps slow down macular degeneration.
Which is a big concern as we age.
Huge. It's the breakdown of that critical area. Leads to central vision loss. Plus, pumpkin seeds offer vitamin E.
Ah, vitamin E.
Yeah.
Good for inflammation.
Fantastic for lowering inflammation and oxidative stress in those delicate eye tissues. There was actually a clinical trial, big one, over 1,000 seniors.
Okay.
They found combining zinc with lutein reduced the risk of advanced macular degeneration by up to 25%.
25%. Wow, that's significant.
It really is. Science-backed impact.
So how do you actually use them to get these benefits? Forget the salted, roasted kind you usually see, right?
Definitely forget those. High heat can just, strip away those fragile antioxidants.
So go for raw.
Raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds, that's the key. You can soak them overnight, maybe dry them at a low heat, or just a light post.
Okay.
Stir them into your morning oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or you can even try pumpkin seed butter.
Oh, interesting. Easier to absorb.
Can be, yeah, especially if your digestion is a bit sensitive. But the real magic, like George found, is consistency.
Right. How much?
Just about 2 tablespoons a day. Seems small, I know.
But it adds up.
Exactly. It can be the start of this quiet, powerful internal repair for your vision.
So what about you listening? What are your experiences with natural vision support? Have you tried anything like this? Anything that's made a real difference for your eyes?
We'd love to hear.
Yeah. Share your thoughts, your stories down in the comments below. And hey, if you're finding this deep dive valuable, please hit subscribe and maybe share it with someone you know who could really benefit.
Definitely share it.
Okay. Pumpkin seeds deliver that crucial zinc, the vitamin A courier. That makes sense. But what if the next surprising secret for your eyes isn't in the pantry? What if it's hiding in your spice rack? Something often overlooked.
You must be hinting at fennel seeds.
Got in one.
It's incredible, isn't it? How often we just underestimate these everyday spices. Fennel seeds. They might be quietly nourishing the microvascular system behind your eye.
Microvascular system.
Okay.
Break that down.
It's a really delicate network. Ultrafine blood vessels. They feed oxygen and nutrients directly to your retina.
Wow. Okay. So tiny pipelines.
Exactly. And as we age, these tiny vessels can stiffen up or get inflamed.
And that affects vision.
That's when vision starts to suffer, yeah. Often silently at first.
So it's about keeping those microscopic highways healthy. Fascinating. It's not just blood flow, though, is it? There's more.
Precisely. Fennel also packs in flavonoids and vitamin C.
Antioxidants.
Potent natural compounds, yeah. They help fight oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress as that slow, kind of invisible wear and tear on your cells.
Gradually breaking things down.
Yeah, breaking down your optic nerve, your retina over time. But here's something really interesting in fennel. A unique plant compound called anthole.
Anthole. Never heard of it.
Think of it as a natural vasodilator for those tiny capillaries. It gently helps them expand, improving blood flow.
Okay, better flow.
And it's also a targeted anti-inflammatory. Helps calm irritation. This can be really helpful if your eyes often feel, dry, itchy, maybe fatigued after meals or screen time.
Because those symptoms are often tied to inflammation.
Often tied to subtle internal inflammation, exactly.
Yeah, pretty remarkable. A common spice having such a direct impact. We heard from Susan, remember? The retired librarian.
Right, Susan. Chronic dry eyes.
Yeah, she said they felt significantly better after just a few weeks of daily fennel tea. Allowed her to read longer without discomfort.
It's amazing what consistency can do. And it's so simple to use.
How simple.
Steep a teaspoon of fennel seeds in hot water after meals. Sip it like tea. It's gentle, refreshing.
Good for digestion too, right?
Double boost digestion and eyes. Some people even just chew the raw seeds after eating.
Huh. Freshens breath, delivers the good stuff.
Exactly. About a teaspoon a day consistently, it can really start to shift how your eyes handle daily demands.
That's a great tip. Okay, fennel seeds covered. Now, you mentioned earlier about a common snack seed, one that lots of us probably eat, but maybe all wrong, missing its power for central vision.
Ah, yes. Gotta be sunflower seeds.
There you go.
Most people grab them roasted, salted, in a bag. And they're unknowingly stripping away some of the most powerful benefits, especially for aging eyes.
So if you're, say, over 60, wanting to keep that sharp central vision.
These humble seeds definitely deserve a much closer look, raw, unsalted.
Okay, so why? Why the second look? What's the hidden power we're missing in those roasted, salted ones?
Well, inside each tiny, raw, unsalted sunflower seed is this unique cocktail of eye-supporting nutrients. We're talking vitamin E, selenium, zinc, and copper.
Okay, a whole team.
Think of them as a dedicated defense team, yeah. Guarding the delicate structures inside your eye, protecting against oxidative stress, inflammation, blood vessel damage.
And vitamin E is the big one here.
Vitamin E is really the star. It's a fat-soluble antioxidant.
Yep.
Protects the photoreceptor cells in your retina, like armor for your eyes.
Armor, I like that.
In fact, the big age-related eye disease study, AEDs,
You heard of that?
it found that high-dose vitamin E, along with other nutrients, cut the risk of macular degeneration progressing by 25% in seniors who are already at high risk.
Wow. Again, with that 25% figure. Yeah, it's macular degeneration, the thing that steals your central vision, right? Reading, faces.
Exactly. It steals your ability to see fine detail, and it can sneak up so slowly. That's why getting enough vitamin E every single day is just so crucial.
We actually heard from a landscape architect, emailed us. She noticed her night vision was getting blurrier, started incorporating raw sunflower seeds daily, just for about 2 months, emailed again, totally thrilled, said her ability to see clear lines, contrasts at dusk, was way better, felt safer driving home.
That's it, building that internal resilience. And it's not just the vitamin E.
Yeah.
Sunflower seeds also have selenium that helps supercharge other antioxidants, and copper, which helps maintain the structure of eye tissue.
Things many older adults might be low in.
Subtly deficient, yeah. And then there's zinc again. We talked about it with pumpkin seeds.
Right, the courier.
It amplifies vitamin E's protective effect, especially important for preventing that cellular breakdown that leads to the retina thinning.
So, key takeaway. Ditch the roasted and salted.
Absolutely. High heat kills the vitamin E, and all that salt isn't great for eye pressure either. Go for raw, unsalted sunflower seeds.
How many?
Just one small handful a day, about an ounce. That gives you nearly half your daily vitamin E needs.
Half from one handful.
Pretty amazing, right? And easy to add. Grind them into smoothies, mix into oatmeal, stir into Greek yogurt.
Or blend into seed butter.
Yeah, homemade seed butter works great too. It's not about eating more, it's about eating smart, getting those fragile nutrients intact.
Eating smart, I like that. So what does this all mean for those silent threats? Like tricky blood sugar swings? Could a tiny seed, maybe one you already have, be the answer there?
It very well could be. If your eyes feel dry after reading, or maybe a bit blurry after meals, it might not just be age.
Could be blood sugar or dehydration.
Exactly. Impacting those delicate eye tissues. And that brings us to our next seed, chia seeds.
Ah, chia. Tiny black, probably in the cupboard.
Probably. And yet one of the most overlooked vision supporters, especially for seniors.
Now, we've talked about seeds that provide nutrients, but with chia, you mentioned something about their structure being different, playing a different role.
That's a really great distinction, yes. While chia seeds do provide a critical nutrient, ALA, That's a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid.
Which the body converts.
Converts into DHA. And DHA is literally the structural fat making up nearly 60% of the photoreceptor cells in your retina.
Wow, 60%. So our eyes are literally built from this stuff.
Quite literally, yes.
Yeah.
If you're not getting enough, your vision can suffer. There was a clinical study showing seniors with higher DHA intake had a 38% lower risk of developing advanced macular degeneration.
38%.
Huge. That's biochemistry building the cells you see with. But beyond the nutrients, it's their unique ability to absorb water.
Right. They get all gelatinous.
Up to 12 times their weight, thanks to their soluble fiber. And that gel is the game changer.
How so?
It slows down digestion. It effectively flattens out blood sugar spikes.
Smooths out the roller coaster.
Exactly. Delivers nutrients more slowly, more steadily.
And that blood sugar connection is so important for eyes, isn't it? Even mild spikes can cause damage.
It's absolutely critical.
Yeah.
Unstable blood sugar isn't just a diabetes issue. Even those mild spikes can quietly damage the fragile capillaries behind your retina.
Those tiny pipelines again.
Tiny pipelines feeding oxygen and nutrients. When they get inflamed or weakened, vision clarity starts to fade, sometimes permanently.
So Chia helps cushion that blow.
By stabilizing glucose, yeah. And reducing the oxidative stress that speeds up capillary damage. We've heard from so many people who notice with consistent use, not just better hydration.
But less cloudy vision.
Fewer cloudy moments after meals, yeah. Longer stretches of eye comfort reading or watching TV. It's directly addressing inflammation and blood sugar's impact.
Like the listener who got the post-lunch fuzziness.
Right. She started having chia pudding most mornings, and those fuzzy moments significantly reduced. Clearer afternoons.
So best way to use them, soak them first.
Definitely soak them. 1 to 2 tablespoons in water overnight. They'll expand into that soft gel.
And then just add to stuff.
Stir into oatmeal, blend into smoothies, mix into yogurt. Just make sure they're soaked. Your body absorbs the nutrients way more efficiently that way.
Got it. Soak the chia. Okay, speaking of silent threats, there's one seed getting serious attention for tackling a big, often overlooked problem: eye pressure.
Now we're talking about black seed, also known as nigella or black cumin.
Ancient remedy, right. But with modern science backing.
Exactly. This tiny kind of bitter seed, it's getting real scientific attention for what it does to intraocular pressure.
Intraocular pressure. Sounds technical.
It just means the fluid pressure inside your eye. As we age, it can slowly increase, put strain on the optic nerve.
And that's a leading cause of vision loss, often with no symptoms early on.
Exactly. Damage can happen before you even notice it.
You mentioned a study earlier, something about a 24% drop. That sounds incredible. Is that typical? And are there ways people mess this up?
Okay, so that 24% figure came from a specific peer-reviewed study, glaucoma patients. Individual results vary, of course, but it really highlights the potential.
What's doing the work?
The key compound is thymoquinone, powerful antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. It seems to target the optic nerve and retina specifically.
And common mistakes.
Consistency is everything. It's not a one-off dose. It's about sustained support. And also, if you go for the oil, making sure it's cold-pressed, organic black seed oil, that preserves the delicate compounds.
Makes sense. Cold pressed.
And beyond pressure, nigella seeds also seem to improve circulation to the eye. Poor blood flow is another silent contributor to aging vision.
How does it help circulation?
Thymoquinone helps relax blood vessels, boosts nitric oxide production, basically widens those tiny capillaries, improves nutrient delivery.
So it's slow internal support, not a quick fix. Exactly what aging eyes need.
Precisely. Grace and strength. We hear from people who, within weeks of steady use, report clearer vision, less eye fatigue, less dryness.
Like the graphic designer, staring at a screen all day.
Yeah. She said that evening strain, that gritty feeling, significantly diminished after consistently taking the oil. Let her work more comfortably.
So how do you take it? Seeds or oil?
2 solid options. You can chew a small pinch of the raw nigella seeds daily. Taste is intense, though.
Intense, okay. What's the other option?
More popular for many. Half a teaspoon of that cold-pressed organic black seed oil, mixed into warm water, maybe with a little honey, each morning.
But consistency is key.
Absolutely essential, building that foundational internal support.
Okay, this is powerful stuff. Now, what? A bitter-tasting seed, one apparently called the seed of longevity once, could be your secret weapon against sugar-induced eye damage.
Now we're definitely talking about fenugreek.
Fenugreek, okay.
You know, if your eyes get red in the afternoons, or you find yourself blinking a lot, Vision gets fuzzy after meals.
Yeah.
Strong chance your blood sugar is subtly messing with your retina. You don't even need to be diabetic, just modest sugar spikes over time.
Cause damage.
Yeah, create tiny cracks in blood vessels, increase inflammation, oxidative stress. It all slowly chips away at your visual clarity. Fenugreek targets this right at the root.
Fascinating. Tackles blood sugar directly. And you said it has a dual benefit beyond just blood sugar.
Absolutely. There was a 2021 study showed daily fenugreek supplementation lowered blood glucose levels by up to 30%.
30%.
And it significantly reduced oxidative stress in the retina at the same time. That's a huge win. That combo sugar and oxidative stress speeds up things like cataracts, blurred vision, even diabetic retinopathy.
Okay, so that's the blood sugar part. What's the other benefit?
The dual benefit comes from its high levels of lutein.
Lutein again,
Yeah.
the internal filter.
Exactly. That yellow antioxidant that concentrates in the macula, your sharp central vision spot. Lutein acts like internal sunglasses.
Internal sunglasses. Absorbing harmful blue light.
Absorbing harmful blue light,
Yeah.
shielding your retina from sunlight damage, screen exposure. Most seniors just don't get enough lutein.
And without it, the macula is vulnerable.
Becomes vulnerable. Yeah. Things over time compromises your ability to focus, drive, read comfortably.
And the impact you've seen. People reporting less fatigue, sharper clarity.
Definitely. Less sugar-driven eye fatigue, sharper clarity in the afternoons. Subtle, steady improvement in how eyes recover after close work or screen time.
Like the listener whose vision dipped every afternoon.
Yeah. Started drinking the fenugreek water consistently. Found her eyes felt sharper throughout the whole day.
So what's the best way to use it? Soak it again?
Simple, time-tested method. Soak a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds in water overnight.
Okay.
Then drink the water first thing in the morning, empty stomach.
It tastes bitter, you said?
It can be bitter, yeah, but that bitterness is actually part of its power. Stimulates digestion, supports metabolism, helps moderate blood sugar before you even eat.
Interesting. Any other ways?
You can grind the seeds into powder for soups or stews, or gently roast them that reduces bitterness and crush them into teas.
But consistency again.
A small daily amount, consistently, builds powerful long-term protection.
All right. Fenugreek covered.
Yeah.
So what does all this mean for, a common seed? Maybe one you only think of for digestion, but you're saying it's actually a structural builder for your eyes.
You're leading us right to flax seeds, aren't you?
You know it.
Small, brown, often hiding in the baking aisle, might just be the most potent eyesight protector you've never really considered.
Strong words. Praise for digestion, heart health, but eyes.
Doing far more for your eyes than you realize.
Okay, tell me why. What makes flax so special? Particularly as a structural builder.
It's their absolutely unmatched content of ALA, alpha-linolenic acid.
Okay, ALA, plant-based omega-3.
Right, and your body converts that ALA into DHA. And here's the key. DHA is the exact fat your retina is mostly made of.
Oh, wait. The exact fat.
It's the dominant structural fat in your retina's photoreceptor cells when DHA levels naturally decline with age.
The retina thins, contrast sensitivity drops, macular degeneration risk goes up.
You got it. That's where Flax comes in. Landmark study. Older adults with high ALA diets had a 40% reduced risk of developing advanced macular degeneration.
40%. That is massive from just adding flax.
From something you can add with a single spoonful. And Flax doesn't stop there.
More.
It also fights inflammation in those delicate capillaries behind the eye.
The fragile blood vessels again.
Yeah. High blood sugar, high blood pressure. They can cause those vessels to leak fluid, causes blurred vision. Flax helps calm that inflammation, strengthens the vessel walls.
So it's genuinely building and protecting the very foundation. Okay, but there's a crucial detail about preparing flax, isn't there? Something people often miss.
Absolutely crucial. You must use freshly ground flax seeds.
Not whole seeds.
Whole seeds will largely just pass right through your system undigested. You miss out on all those incredible benefits.
So if you've just been sprinkling whole seeds on your oatmeal,
You've been missing out. Choose freshly ground flax seed and store it in the fridge.
or the fridge.
Protects those delicate oils. They oxidize easily.
Got it. Freshly ground, store in fridge. How much?
Just 1 tablespoon a day is enough. Mix it into yogurt, blend into smoothies, stir into soups, fold into homemade seed butter.
But avoid high heat.
Avoid high heat, yeah. Damages the oils. The impact we've seen. Listeners reporting better contrast, less screen time strain, more moisture in dry eyes.
Even fewer floaters.
Even fewer floaters clouding their view. It's not flashy, not expensive. But it genuinely works to build and maintain the cells you need for clear vision.
Okay. Wow. 7 incredible seeds: pumpkin, fennel, sunflower, chia, black seed, fenugreek, flax, each with unique powers. But the big question, how do you actually use all of them without turning breakfast into some kind of science experiment?
That is the exact question. And we've got a simple, delicious solution. Your eyes and your taste buds will thank you.
All right, let's hear it. The one simple breakfast.
Start with a bowl of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt or kefir. That's your creamy, protein-rich base. Helps absorb those fat-soluble nutrients, lutein, vitamin E, ALA, plus probiotics for digestion.
Good base. Okay, what next?
Next, stir in 1 tablespoon of freshly ground flax seed.
The structural builder, DHA precursor, feeds the retina, cushions the optic nerve.
Exactly. Then add 1 teaspoon of soaked chia seeds.
So it creates that gel, hydrates, stabilizes morning blood sugar. Vital for eye comfort.
Perfect. Now sprinkle in half a teaspoon of raw black seed or that drizzle of cold-pressed oil if you prefer.
The optic nerve protector, pressure stabilizer. Small amount, but consistent.
You got it. Then mix in 1 teaspoon of soaked fenugreek seeds.
Soaked fenugreek. Yogurt softens the bitterness. And you get blood sugar regulation, retinal antioxidant support. Good for that post-meal dip.
Precisely. Now don't forget your macula defenders. A pinch of raw, unsalted sunflower seeds.
For that vital vitamin E, zinc, selenium, glare resistance, oxidative stress protection.
And finally, a small handful of pumpkin seeds.
Giving you the zinc needed to sharpen night vision, help eyes adapt to light changes.
Exactly. And hey, for an antioxidant bonus, you can optionally top it all off. A few slices of mango, maybe some blueberries.
Rich in anthocyanins, carotenoids. Good for vision.
Adds a nice touch.
So 1 bowl, 7 seeds. Simple. No gimmicks, no crazy expensive supplements. Just real food, clinically supported, built for consistent, proactive eye care.
That's the idea.
What a journey this deep dive has been. It really hammers home that vision decline.
Yeah.
It's not just about getting older, is it?
Not at all.
Often, our eyes are basically starving for these specific foundational nutrients. The power to rebuild your vision, it's really right there in your own kitchen.
It absolutely is. And you know, this isn't about some quick fix. It's about maintenance. It's about letting consistency be your secret weapon.
Letting your future self, thank you.
Exactly. Your future self, the one who's still reading the fine print in 10 years. The real breakthrough isn't finding a magic pill. It's understanding our eyes are built from these simple whole foods we've maybe overlooked.
That synergistic power.
The consistent synergistic power of these humble seeds. It's not just maintenance. It's like a blueprint for rebuilding resilience against, all the demands of modern life. So the question isn't just what these seeds will do for your eyes.
What's the real question?
It's what will your eyes finally allow you to see that you've been missing all along?
That's a powerful thought. Start simple. Just one seed, then maybe add another. Let breakfast become your medicine.
Couldn't have said it better.
Well, we really hope this deep dive has given you some powerful new insights. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And share this with friends, family, anyone who cares about their vision.
Yeah, we love hearing from you. Your stories, your experiences, they really add to the conversation.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.